Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Wendy, aka Kitty Street, and I have a Dollar Tree haul for you guys. I cannot believe that it is now October. We're in full-blown spooky Halloween mode, and I'm still finding $1.25 items that I want to add to my decorations this year, which I am that person who gets ideas for everything and I want to do too much. I have a black and white theme going on in my kitchen with some touches of orange. I have on my mantle a spooky book kind of potion-y kind of thing going on. And I also have one little area that's focused on Hocus Pocus, the movie. I'll do some shorts on that when it gets closer to October the 31st. But with saying all that, I get carried away, but I cannot pass up a $1.25 item when I know that it's going to cost more down the road, and I know I will use it because I decorate. You get me going, I'll decorate for anything. I'm telling you, I love it. So I'm rambling. I just want to say one thing, guys. If you're a subscriber, I love it. I love the comments I'm getting. I'm so grateful for your liking and sharing. And always, know that from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you, all my subscribers, from the very first one to the ones that just joined. You're awesome. Also, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and ring that bell, check that like button, and comment and tell me what's going on in your Halloween and your October and your seasonal things. Are you going to dress up? Are you going to parties? Or are you doing anything fancy? Or are you just going to stay at home and watch movies? Or do you not even get into Halloween and you just sit back and watch everybody else with the madness? I don't know. But let me know what's going on and take a moment. I hope you subscribe and enjoy. All right, with that said, let's jump right on into this haul. So I have a lot of baking to do in this month, next month, and in Christmas. So I don't hesitate to pick up these pans. And I'm going to tell you it's a glare already right off the bat, I can tell. But these pans, this is what they look like. I don't even know if they tell you dimensions. It just says imported by Greenbrier in Canada. That's kind of neat. It says made in the USA, which how can it be from Canada if it's made in the USA? I don't know. I'm just reading it for the button. They have different colors. I specifically picked up red because I'm going to be doing some things that I'm going to be going to some parties, and they've requested different colors or whatever. Also, it's good for Christmas. So I picked up not only one, but a couple of these, and I pick them up every time I think about it because they have a lid. So I wanted to show you the $1.25 pan. It doesn't give me the dimensions, but I will give you a tip. This sucker right here, it is horrible to get out. So if anybody knows an easy way to peel these out without going nuts and taking it forever to get it out so you can actually use the pan and put stuff in it, let me know in the comments, because this thing right here drives me nuts. That's the only thing. Now, they had the clear ones with these little tickets on the back, like they got smart because people probably complained enough, but the red ones, which I wanted, had it in there. So that's what it looks like on the random, and then I went ahead and pulled one out so I wasn't making a big bunch of noise. You can see that little ticket in there. And this is what it is. So only downside is I'm making like banana puddings and Oreo pies, things that have to stay in the refrigerator, and I have a side-by-side refrigerator, and it's horrible when you have to stack things. So just be knowing that when they have the lids on them, they do double in size. But these are the perfect ones for potlucks and get-togethers that I'm going to be doing for things coming up in the next months. Okay, I had to have these little signs that I'm about to show you, and I just adored them. I don't know why they were just I've seen people hauling them. They had not come to my stores, period. But when I saw this right here, it just was like, it reminded me of the Haunted Mansion at Disney World with their little sayings and their little ghosts and their little, lady who talks into the crystal ball. And this one here says crystal ball readings, love, fate, and destiny. And it has the open sign. And I always have this, it's like a fish tank that I turn upside down, small one. And I got these little hands from the Dollar Tree years ago. And I make a little crystal ball thing that I've done every year for years and years in certain areas. And now it has a sign, not just one sign. Now it's completely blank on the back. So if you wanted to mess around and change it up, you can. But I love it just as it is. It does have a little bit of glitter and I just loved it. I thought this was cute. So this one was one of the signs I got for $1.25. And I messed around and started reading them. I thought they were all the same. But then I found this one here that's kind of like that. But it says, welcome. And it's got psychic tarot, I don't even know how you say that, cards and card readings, and it has the little hand and all that. So I thought, you know, I could put these in an entryway with my little crystal ball. You know, it's just a fun thing. You know, I just feel like stuff like this for $1.25, you couldn't even make this. I mean, I guess you could, but I just love it. I love this one with the open sign and this one with the welcome. So I did break down and buy 2 more signs like I really need them. Okay. I always try to find these little soaps every season that they have. So we're in the Halloween season, and I love this little ghost here. I mean, look at them. They're, you know, it's nothing major. I don't even know if this one has a scent to it. Some of them do. I took the tag off of it, or they actually came off in the bag. I don't know, but this one I think is strawberry. It smells like a strawberry, but it's distributed by the Greenbrier Industries for $1.25. This will be going on my kitchen sink, because I'm doing black and white theme, and I thought, yeah, that's going to be perfect. Also, I found this one, and I have never seen these little skull ones. I think some of it's leaking out. This one has more of a citrus smell. Yeah, it's kind of like a, I don't know, tropical smell, but it smells good. They're not the greatest. They're not Bath & Body Works by no means. Let me make sure I get this on here so when I move it, it doesn't go everywhere. But it's the little skull, and I mean, I don't know if you can even see it with all this glare. Let me see if this is going to help it any. No, probably not. But yeah, this is just the skull. And it's got the distributed by the Greenbrier Industries on it. And I'm going to put this in one of my guest bathrooms. And I thought that was cute. This would have been awesome when I did the Day of the Dead a couple years ago. But for $1.25, I thought that was good. Now, I did haul some of these bottles, the 4-piece. This one, I had to actually go and look on my haul when I was at the store, because I said, I just got those, but I don't remember this size, this length right here. And I did. I didn't bring them, of course. I should have brought them to show you there, but they had the small ones, and then I had some kind of taller ones, but these were taller than that. So in my spooky mantle, which I'll do a short on and show you how that looks, guys, I got some more little things to put on there to decorate. And these right here, I will use over and over and over again. I mean, just look at the detail of them. And they all say the same thing. It's like, you know, filtered poisons, witch brew, trim spider hairs. And this one says wool of bat. But I did go ahead and pick up this because it was a different size. And I'm not going to get any more. I've got plenty of these now, so I can mix and match. And this is by the Crafter Square, just glass bottles distributed by the Greenbrier Industries. And I thought they were awesome to add to my collection. Continuing on with bottles, I went ahead, and last year I picked up a couple of these, but I had did some crafts with them for other seasons, so I messed them up, or I changed them out. And I saw these again. I said, do I want to pick them up again? And yes, I do, because when I made my mantle, I needed bottles. And I just said, okay. And I'm working on, it's a work in progress, because I'm looking for different types of bottles. And I'm actually probably going to go back to some different Dollar Trees and go ahead and try to find different size bottles so I can, you know, mix and match. But anyway, this one here, you know, they're distributed by the Greenbrier Industries. And they don't really tell you anything about sizes, but this right here is like it's like a poison green. I don't even know what you call that. Maybe like a snake venom green. I'm making up names here. This is called Unfiltered Poison, which, matter of fact, I think it's just a copycat. I guess they can't think of anything else. That one says Filter Poison on there. But this is kind of like a little, you know, lime green one for $1.25. It's still got the thing on the wrapper and the cork, which I will pull out and figure out something I'm going to put on my spooky apothecary. I think I'm going to do a witch's apothecary, which is, I think I said that right. It's this one here, which says Witch's Brew. And it's this beautiful, beautiful purple. I think this one has a Witch's Brew on it here too. They're probably just using the same one. Yep, Witch's Brew. And this beautiful purple is just so gorgeous. Has a little cork stopper. $1.25. I said, you know, I've been trying to find bottles everywhere on the cheap, but these are cute. I just love the texture of them. They are the same size. I do want to get different heights of bottles, so I'm working on that one. And this one here is kind of like it's navy blue, almost black looking. And it says a wool of bat magic. Rehydrated bat's wool in warm milk. you ever read some of these things? Goodness. Since 1559. No, excuse me, 1550, if you can see that right there. Oh, my goodness. I didn't read all these. Does this one have some kind of corny thing on it here? It says, yeah, let me read this one too. It says, since 1692, okay, potion number 666, ooh, Halloween, brewed with only the finest all-natural ingredients in the grand tradition of Salem's finest witches. Oh my goodness. So they really got into it with these little sayings. And I know you can't see that and it's not even showing up. It's so tiny. But if you pick up these bottles, you want to read them, because I didn't read them. I just picked them up thinking, oh, I got a bottle for $1.25. Okay, let me read this one. This one says since 1778. So they're getting older. Unfiltered witch's grade, keep chilled, poison. Fine mix of bone dust, gnome toes, and dragon slava. Oh my goodness. Okay. In the scheme of things. Now, did this one have a wool about? I don't think it did. Yes, it did. It had a wool about. So that makes me think the trimmed spider hairs, I wonder if there's another bottle like this in a different color, because they're matching up here on these same little things. That's making me curious. So now I'm on the lookout for the trimmed spider hairs. Maybe it's a black one or something. So maybe I'll find that before October 31st and I can throw it in my collection. I ramble. Okay, got a few craft things that I actually took from my son. My son should have, his name's Seth, he should be an architect. He can build things, and he probably will get horribly mad at me for saying this because he's older, but he can create things. He can create all kinds of things from his brain with crafts. He's a better crafter than I am, and I'm like amazed at some of the things he builds. He builds like cities, and in his head, I mean, he's really an architect. He builds little houses out of these things I'm about to show you. So first of all, he always loves to have super glue. I could never keep any super glue anywhere, because he was always sticking things and making things since he was knee-high. So he's 27 years old, and he's building castles and building boats and building subdivision places, and it's crazy. He even has the little rocks and the trees. I said, son, you need to become an architect. Why don't you go to school and do that and make some mad money and build me a house someday, a real one. But anyhow, I always keep super glue, and I took this from his little stash, and I got to put it back before he sees I took it. Super glue is one of those cheapest things you can find at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Go to Walmart, go to Hobby Lobby, go anywhere, and a 2-pack for $1.25 is not going to happen. So everybody has to always have their super glue. So he had this right here that he purchased. I don't know what he plans on doing with it, but I guess he's gonna, make some stuff, make some buildings and build up stuff and have walls. It's really cute. I'm going to have to take some pictures of them and share them with you guys. So this is by the Crafter's Square craft sticks. Now this is a bunch of them. It's 60 piece. And when I see things like this, I do keep them in my collections, and I do have open bags of these, but this one right here is his. And 60 pieces. They used to be, if I'm not mistaken, 80 or 100, but that's all right. 60 of these can get you a long way for $1.25. I think it's still a good deal. So yay, son, for that. Then he has these right here, these Woodcraft Cubes. There are 36 of them in there. It's by Crafter's Square as well. And he does little things with these little squares. He actually builds things. And if you saw it, you'd think, wow, where did you come up with this stuff at? And it looks so authentic. And then he starts to paint them. It's so cute. And then on the last thing, he had about 20 of these, which I thought was pretty pricey for $1.25. But he has these little palette things, and he's been building stuff. I'm gonna sneak in there and try to capture a picture of the last one that I saw. It has little trees and everything, and it's crazy. Little lamp posts. It's so funny. But yeah, these little, I call them little palettes. I don't know, for $1.25 each. I think he just loves to get in the mode, and he gets creative, and he just wants to spend his free time, his off days doing this, and it's meditation for him. So he had about 20 of these, no lie, but they're already stuck in some kind of fashion. And I just grabbed these because he had to go to work, and I think he was going to finish up his project. So there's 4 of these, but he had a bunch of them. And I'm going to have to put those back into his little room before he sees that I took those and hauled them. But on the retrospect, I take a lot of his stuff and show it because he's a Dollar Tree person like me. I started to say he's a Dollar Tree diva, but he's a guy. But yeah, if he was a lady, he'd be a Dollar Tree diva, but he's a Dollar Tree dude. How about that? Shout out, son. His birthday just passed and he just turned 28 years old. He's awesome. Okay, also, I took this from him, and it doesn't have the lid on it, but I know it came from the Dollar Tree because I see it all the time with these glasses on there. He wears glasses, and he buys this luxury. This is it's an eyeglass cleaner. Safe for anti-reflective glass, plastic, and lenses. So it's 8.4 ounces. And I just thought I would show you that. If you want something to, a quick fix. I don't wear glasses. I wear contacts. I have glasses, but I only use them for reading at night. So I don't really drive with them. But, I would like to have something like this on hand to clean my glasses. And he has had several of these, so apparently it must be pretty good. And so I wanted to show you that and get it back to his room. Okay, I did pick up this right here. It's by Crafter Square as well. And you can kind of see some pictures here of things that you can put in it. It's just a container. It says for brushes, for pencils, for pictures. You can roll them up in there. And it just is a retractable holder and can extend. And this goes pretty long, guys. 14.5 inches. So it's just basically a container. I didn't open it up. I have another one of these that I store things in it, and I saw this and I thought, let me go ahead and grab another one, because if you have a lot of things like paint brushes or glue sticks or something, and you when you open them up and the bag breaks, whatever, these right here are great because they're you can kind of roll them in and sit them in places in tight places, and you can squeeze them in there is what I was trying to say. And for $1.25, it's expandable, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. Okay, I did pick up one of these bows. I have a birthday party coming up for baby Zaire. He's having his 1-year-old birthday on the 9th, or excuse me, the 8th. He was born on October the 9th at 9:08 a.m. I believe that is. Don't hold me to that. I've got it written down somewhere so I don't forget, but I should know that. But when his birthday comes, he's having it at an aquarium, and I had, his little wrapping paper is that Paw Patrol and some other things that babies are into. And I picked up this 2-pack bows by Viola, and it's already bent because it's been in my bag. And I'm going to stick this on one of his gifts. It's a big Paw Patrol truck that he can drive around. He is a year old. What has happened with the time? And I mean, he's my heart and soul. I don't know how I've lived a whole year without this little child. He is hilariously funny, and I'll try to capture some of his videos for those who like to watch baby shorts or anything to do with a baby, because I love him dearest. And I thank you so much for sharing him. Let me share you with me and him all together. You know what I'm trying to say. I love it. And I just picked up one of these on the pinch because I wanted to stick it in for his birthday that's coming up in days. All right, I got a few home goods and a couple of food items, and I'm going to wrap this haul up. Now, these are repeat buys. I cannot tell you enough how I buy these Ultra Shine dish detergent pods. There's only 10 of them in here, but I don't use the dishwasher every day. I don't have a big family anymore. I usually hand wash stuff and stick it in my dishwasher, but these get your dishes clean. They're $1.25, and I know you can probably buy the bigger sacks, but I just pick them up here and there, and I did get 2 packs here, and I have a container that I just stick them in, and when I get low, I pick them up. It just seems in my mind $1.25 is a lot better than $7 and something for 30 pods, because that's usually what they are. These clean. I don't have any problems with them. They've always cleaned my dishes fine. It's that Ultra Shine, this dish pods, repeat buy. I picked up several of those. I also picked up these Good Sense flat ties, and the reason why I went ahead, because they're changing everything. When I see anything that says 15 or 3 sacks extra or bonus, I do, because they had some that were, this is actually spring, which I don't care, it's a trash bag. The lemon scent ones were only 11, or maybe it was 12 sacks, but I saw these 15, so I went ahead and picked up several of them. They're just flap ties. They work. They're actually very, very thick. They're not the thin ones. Now be careful because they do have some thin ones. Always look for this Good Sense, made in the USA. Now I usually pick up 2 at a time. So this is going to be 30 trash bags for $2.50. I think that's still on the good deal. I pick these up periodically when I go to the Dollar Tree. So I have like 10 boxes of these because I hate to run out of trash bags. Now, I used to buy the big $40 bag thing like that, and it lasts forever. I'm not going to lie, but then it ran out, and I didn't want to spend $40, so I started picking these up, and they do just as well. So I picked up several of those, and then I always, because when it gets this time of the year, I start baking and cooking, and everything needs to have this stuff right here, brand name. I love this Reynolds wrap foil, these foil sheets. And basically, there's 25 sheets. Now, you can get the big rolls of aluminum foil at different places cheaper, but my confectioner oven and things that I use, these sheets are perfect. I also wrap my hamburger meat when I freeze it. I put saran wrap on it, then I put this on top of it, and then I put it in a freezer bag, so it's pretty doggone good. So I picked up 2 of these for $1.25, and I thought it was a pretty doggone good deal. Now, I did pick up these Brock's pumpkins. I actually picked up 2 bags, and I'm not gonna lie, I ate half the bag. This is probably one of my most favorite snacks or candies of all times. Brock's, brand name. These are the marshmallow pumpkins, and it's how many ounces is that? It's, oh, I didn't have the whole thing. It's 6 ounces right there, 6 ounces, excuse me. It says it's good until April of 2023, if you can see that. And yeah, I ate half of one of these bags when I was walking in the store, and then ate the other half. Well, actually, I didn't eat the other half. My kids ate the other half, but I'm about to probably eat a few of these because I love them. But I'm going to put these in with all those other goodies that I have in my pumpkin candy thingy that I got. And I have some other little candy dishes. And these are not individually wrapped, so I have to keep them with a lid on it. Also love them for $1.25. That's, like I said, one of my favorites. I also found some red enchilada sauce. Now, sorry about that glare. This is Mexicali. I've got some cheese nacho. I got white nacho. I got some cheese, nacho cheese, and some white queso dip. And I got this one. Now, they did have, I've been seeing people haul the green enchilada ones, but I haven't seen them in my stores. But I use red enchilada sauce more anyway on all my dishes when I do Mexican dishes. So this is the perfect size if you're doing 1 or 2 people, you know, dishes. And for $1.25, I'm going to try it out. It is mild, 10 ounces. It has that great pop top on it, and they're good until best by March of 2023. If you can even see that, I know it's kind of dark. So I picked up that. And last but not least, when I see things like this, another name brand, Dole Lemonade. It's a 2-liter, and for $1.25. I mean, drinks like this at stores are getting up into $2 now. So I saw this and I said, I need a lemonade to take for a punch we're going to do soon, and it's Dole, and I said it's a name brand. I don't even have to get a knockoff for it to be cheaper. And I said, let me go ahead and grab this. I don't know if it has an expiration date on it. I don't even think I picked it up. I just saw this and was like, oh, I need that lemonade. So I don't see the expiration date here, and for time purposes, I'm going to oh, here it is. It always hides me. It's January 26th of 2023. So yeah, guys, lots of goodies at the Dollar Tree, lots of name brand stuff, and I'm tickled to death. Dollar Tree is on point. And with that said, guys, have a great rest of your day, and until the next one, see ya. Bye.